So this is the Facebook?
I'll just leave it like that.
That's the camera.
We'll leave it like
That's
that.
camera. That's not
Okay.
Facebook.
How do you get around this? And
Okay, you did answer.
Oh, I'm ready. End of the week. Yoga makes me feel good. Yoga makes me feel good.
tilt that up just a little bit.
How does it look? Is it chopping your legs off over there?
Well, I'm missing part of my head, but it may be okay for you.
Can't see your feet.
Okay, that's good for you. If you're right there, how about right here?
With this part is good,
Okay,
but this part over here,
You need to go that way then?
Why
well,
don't you just change the angle of, can it go portrait? Oh. All right.
is this not portrait? So it needs
That's
to-
landscape.
Okay.
So portrait would be,
Oh, a lot more narrow. Gotcha. All right.
So you ready to roll?
Yeah, I guess so. We'll do it. All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Yogalates. Hopefully, you're all warmed up and ready to move with us. If not, let's go ahead and just start a little bit of warm up here with the knees and the ankles and the hips. Check in with your breath. After class today, starting at 12:45, we're going to have a segment of meditation. I think I'm going to really enjoy that. We'd like for you to join us and check it out. And breathe. Have a extra partner here. All right, let's go ahead and reach up. Extend. Take a nice breath in, and then breathe it out. Kind of bend down. Reach it up. Breathe it in. And breathe it out. One more time. Let's stand wide here. Bring your arms and your hands out. Open up those fingers, the palms of your hands wide. Set those shoulders down and back. Spread those feet out. And breathe. Hold. Activate those muscles. Let's reach up with one hand, reaching those fingers to the ceiling. Reach those fingertips in opposite directions. Up towards the ceiling and down towards the floor. Bring it back to center. Other side. Check out how your body's feeling. Reach fingertips down towards the floor and up towards the ceiling. Back to center. Let's do that one more time each side. When you're in the center, bring those shoulder blades close together. And here we go. reach, 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 floor to ceiling. Open that side. Here we go, back to center. Other side. And back to center. Open those fingers wide, a little wider. Bring those shoulder blades close together. Check your alignment. Here we're going to reach one hand down towards the opposite foot. Here we go. If you need to bend your knees, go ahead. Take it nice and easy. And then bringing it back to center. Let's breathe. Might be convenient to breathe out as you reach down. One hand down towards the foot on the floor, the other hand up towards the ceiling. Back to center. Here we go. Alternate. If you need to bend your knees a little bit or a little bit more, go ahead. Back to center. Let's do one more time each side. Here we go. And breathe. Check in with your balance. Beautiful. Bring those hands to heart center. You can turn those toes out a little bit, more into a plie position as we move down into an easy squat. Check in with the knees and the hips. Make good contact through your feet, down through the floor. How about press the palms of your hands together? Get a little upper chest strengthening here. There you go. Take it easy. Make it smooth and flowing. I'm going to go down just a little bit deeper. My knees are warming up from previous classes. They're a little more willing right now. Let's do two more. One more. Beautiful. Step those feet together. I'm going to turn and face one end of my mat. I'm going to bend my knees a little bit and then just reach towards the floor gently into forward fold. Hang out for a moment. Anytime you need to come up out of the position, feel free to do so. And breathe. This is a relaxing position. All right, we're going to unroll, unfold, a little bit at a time. Check in with the spine. Stepping to one end of the mat. Let's move through a series of the sun salutation. So we're going to bring those hands to heart center. You can reach up like this or just push up. Do a full body stretch. Back bend at the top is an option. And then we're going to move through to forward fold. You can do a swan dive, fold it down, or just however is most convenient for you. Hang out in forward fold. The knees are bent just a little bit or a lot. And we're going to come up, tabletop back, extend that spine. Set those hips back, lengthen that spine. Get a nice stretch through the back. And then back down into forward fold. Relax into it. And breathe. Here, we're going to step one leg back. You can modify. You can come down and get on a knee. And then we're going to send that other leg back. You can move into a modified plank here or full plank. I'm going to take it slow. And then here, lower yourself down as if you're doing a push-up. You can do it with your knees bent on the mat. Leave your hips up high for a moment. Bring that chest down to the floor. Keep the hips up. And then switch it out. Lower those hips. Raise the upper body. Keep it smooth. Yes, you can come down onto the forearms, modify as needed. Get creative. From there, we're going to switch it out. We're going to move down into downward dog. So if it's plank for a moment, send those hips up high. And you can go deep into the stretch as much as you'd like. I sent my right leg back, so I'm going to keep that right leg back. Bring the other leg forward. You can use your hand to do that. Bring that foot forward. Modify on your knee as needed. And then step that back leg forward. You're in forward fold. Hang out for a moment. And then we're slowly going to unfold, moving it up. Little by little, straighten that spine. Bring those hands up through heart center. Push up, full body stretch. And then bring them back down through to heart center. We're going to do one more of those. So if you started sending one leg back, now the other leg is going to go back for our second sun salutation. Here we go. I'm going to start in mountain. Get tall. Lift that chest. Here we go. Full body stretch. However you want to get your hands up there. Back bend at the top. That's an option. And then slowly move down into forward fold. Relaxing into it, slight bend in the knees. And breathe. We're going to come up, tabletop back, extend the spine, lengthen, moving out away from the hips. And then back into forward fold. So remember which leg you sent back on the first one. Send the opposite leg back. Modify as needed. We're going to take it slow here. Send that other leg back. You can hold the plank a little longer. And then we're going to lower that chest down towards the floor. Leave those hips a little high. And bring the knees down, hips are up. And then switch it out. Raise the upper body. Upward dog. Now the upper body is going to come down. The hips are going to go high. Here we go. Plank for a moment. Downward dog. Remember which leg you sent back. It's going to stay back. Here I'm going to come forward with that opposite leg. Readjust as needed. And step that back leg forward. Moving into forward fold. Relax into it. And breathe. Slight bend in the knees or a big bend in the knees. It's up to you. And here we go. We're going to unfold from the lower body on up. Take your time. Let the head and the neck unfold last. Bring those hands through heart center, pushing up through to the ceiling, full body stretch. Back bend at the top. And then bring those hands back down through heart center. Perfect. All right. We're going to step one leg back. We're going to move into a warrior one here. You want to bring a chair, hon? So we can use a chair as a prop. Gary's going to bring a chair in on the floor for his balance. So we're going to move up, send those hands and arms up towards the ceiling, sinking down into the position, and breathe. And then we're going to move into warrior two here. Change the position of one foot. Extend those arms out long, like you're trying to touch opposite sides of the room. Then I'm going to float my forward-facing hand up towards the ceiling. Take it slow, and the other hand is going to go down towards the floor. Then bringing it back to center. Now the other hand is going to go up towards the ceiling. You can come down onto your forearm on the top of that forward-facing leg, or extend it down towards the floor as the other hand reaches up. And then bringing it back up, center, arms out. And we're going to step forward. I'm going to turn on to the opposite side of my mat so I don't end up facing, well, how is that going to be with the camera? Yeah, I got to come this way. You guys, I just don't want my back side. Okay. There we go. So opposite side of the body, send that other leg back. And the other leg's forward. Kind of a forward lunge, but moving into warrior one. Find your balance. Reach up, look up. Now we're going to open wide. Send those arms out wide. There we go. Change the orientation of that back foot. Here we go. Let that forward hand float up towards the ceiling and the other down towards the floor. Make good contact with your feet through the mat. Bring it back to center. Reach wide. Here we go. Opposite hand up towards the ceiling, coming down onto your forearm, or straighten that arm, reach ceiling to floor. Nice long stretch. Bring it back to center. Here we go. Perfect. All right, we're going to step forward. Moving down onto the ball. On that
On the
one?
one directly in front of you. I can put it on the chair so you can look directly at it.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Or
Gotcha.
when I do mat recording.
Okay.
Put it down on
That
the
one,
side.
yeah, bring one level down lower. Readjusting the device.
Yeah.
Okay, there we
So
are.
It's easier for you to see.
And then, yeah, that'll work.
That's good.
You good?
Yep. So then I gotta make sure I'm facing Forward.
That one you're gonna wanna turn.
Yeah, the other
Yeah.
one as well.
The side that's.
Thanks for
closer
hanging
to
in
the
there with
black,
us.
Turn it more towards, and then down. No, opposite, you wanna bring the, yeah, keep going,
A little more.
a little bit more down. All right.
There it is.
All right,
Beautiful.
perfect.
That'll
Well,
work. Okay, there we are. As long as we don't stand up too quickly, right? All right, go ahead and lay back on the mat. And let's start with the leg raises. We're gonna reach that ball foot. Try to send that ball up towards the foot as high as you can take it. Open wide as far as lengthening the body all the way. And then alternate legs. Reach it up. Open from fingertips all the way through to the toes. Here we go. And back. All right, engage those abdominals. Tighten. And then as you're reaching for your foot, blow out. There you go. I'm gonna keep it slow. There it is. And let's do 5 more each leg. Blow it out. Tighten those abs. And 4. Three more each leg. Let's do 1 more each side. Perfect. Bring that ball up in between the legs here, below the knees. You can keep those knees bent. We're gonna do just a little inner thigh work here. So squeeze the ball, release. Squeeze the ball, release. Not too fast, and not too slow. Give it a really good squeeze. Really activate those muscles. Squeeze that ball hard. And remember, if at any time, any exercise does not agree with you, then back out of it. Move on to something else that feels right for you. You can tighten your abs at the same time as you're squeezing in on that ball. Let's do 5 more. And 2, 3, 2 more, 4, and 5. Perfect. Give those knees a hug. Let's do a little happy baby movement. Leave that ball right there, rocking side to side. Little back massage here. Yay, all right. All right. Okay, from there, let's do that tail wag. I'm not sure which position is better for me. I think I'll go this way. All right. All right, you can see the hip is gonna come up towards the ribs. Imagine if you had a tail and it's wagging side to side. We're gonna work one side at a time. So bring the hip up and in towards the ribs. Not really up, but out to the side and in to the bottom of the ribs. Give it a little crunch, side crunch, side crunch. There you go. Let's do 6 more. Give it a good crunch. Bring it in. 4 more on that side. Your legs are not doing the movement, they're following the hip. 2 more. You got it. Perfect. Same thing, opposite side. We're gonna bring that hip up towards the bottom of the ribs, back to center. Legs are following. The hip is doing the movement. Got it? 6 more here. Get that breath involved. Blow it out as you crunch. Let's do 3 more. And 2. 1 more. Here it is. Beautiful. All right, keep those legs up there. Nice bend in the knees. From there, let's do the upper body is gonna move. Reach your hand down to one side. So we're not moving the hips this time. The upper body is crunching towards the hip. So bringing a shoulder down and in towards the hip. Got it? Now bring the breath on board. There it is. Let's do 3 more here. Really crunch it down and in towards that hip. 1 more as a bonus. There it is. Okay, other side, same thing. Bringing that other shoulder down and in towards the opposite hip. And go. 10 times total. Give it a good crunch. Your legs remain still. Blow it out. Tighten those abs. I lost count when I talk. Let's do 3 more. And 1. Beautiful. Set those feet down with that ball in between the thighs, behind the knees. We're going to do pelvic raises. So bring those hands on either side of the body for support and balance, bringing your heels closer to your bottoms. Raise those hips up. You can give a nice little squeeze in with the ball as you raise those hips high. Feel the backside muscles all the way. If you press your arms down into the floor, you get more backside body muscle contraction. And then lower those hips down. Here we go. Raise them up. Check in with both sides of the body. Are they working evenly? Right side to left, left to right, and then slowly lower down. Okay, here we go. Raise it up. Can you go a little bit higher? Does that agree with your body today? Or keep it low. It's up to you. Bringing it down. Number 4, here it is. Push. Activate those muscles and lower it down. Perfect. All right, let's do 4 more. Bringing it down. And 3. I'm going to push my arms against the floor from my hands all the way up as much as I can, because I want to get more work in at the same, during the same movement. Here we go, raising it up. Bring it down. Let's do 1 more. Hold it, squeeze the ball, hold it up, squeeze the ball, hold it up, and slowly lower it down. There you go. Take the ball in between the hands, send the feet and legs out long. Now we're going to take the ball, we're going to rise up a little bit, center, like right towards both feet at the same time, and then open it up. Now we're going to go out to one side, so we're going to rise up and go diagonal across the body, and then lay back down. Open it up. So we're lengthening all the muscles in between contractions. So now we're going to go back to center, rise it up, open. Now the other side, diagonal across the body. Reach over to the side, just off to the side of the foot. If you're looking down at your foot, open up. Here we go, back to center. Breathe it out. Open, diagonal, and open. Center, open. Other side. Perfect. Here we go. Center. Diagonal. Back to center. And diagonal. Now here, open it. Give the body a nice long stretch. We're going to go diagonal, diagonal. We're going to leave out the center reach. So here we go. We're going to cross, open, other side, cross, open. There you go. Keep going. Keep those legs out long. Perfect. Let's do 2 more each side. 1 more. Blow it out. All right, stretch that body. Let's do a little hand and finger exercise while we're laying out flat. Roll that ball, squeeze the ball. Change the direction, squeeze and roll. Now, with the ball, take it out and around and see if you can reach down, touch the ball to the side of your knee, and then transfer, and then touch the ball to the other side, and transfer. If that agrees with you, let's do a few more. There you go. Just raise that head and neck up a little bit to clear the floor. Perfect. Let's do 1 more each side. Stretch that body out. Now we're going to come up on the ball, so find the perfect spot to balance on that ball. Right under the sacrum. Don't let it put too much pressure on the low back. It should feel fairly balanced here when you send those arms out. Bend those knees, give them a hug, balance. Let's work the ankles and the feet here. So as we're giving our low backs a nice stretch, we're going to circle the feet, reverse the direction, and breathe. Point and flex. You know, the feet being able to move and flex is very important. You know, 1/4 of the amount of bones are down in your feet. The feet have more nerves than any part of the body besides the fingertips and the lips. Need to take care of our feet. They need to move. From here, we're going to send one leg out long, moving it into a bicycle, and alternate. Tighten those abs. And breathe. Readjust over that ball as needed. Let's do 2 more each leg. And 1. Reverse the direction. Pedal backwards. Pause for a moment. Feels a little awkward here, doesn't it? That's okay. Keep balance. Two more each leg. There's one. Here's the other. Bring those knees back in. Do a gentle little side-to-side rock, not so much that you're going to fall off the ball. Maybe a little backside massage there. And breathe. From there, we're going to do those circles. We're going to send those feet straight up towards the ceiling. Lower them down. Just maybe barely brush the mat or the floor with your toes as you're coming down, up, back and around. Here you go. Circle it. Smooth and flowing. There you go. Tighten those abs and breathe. Like Tim's water wheel, but with our feet and our legs. There you go. Let's do one more in this direction. Keep control. All right, send it out, down, up, and around. Barely touch the mat if you can. Light touches. Bringing it back. Tighten those abs. Use your arms and your hands for support and balance. We'd like for you to join us for meditation at 12:45. 2 more. And 1. Perfect. Hug those knees. Be kind to your body. It's been working so hard this week. Especially those feet. Oh my gosh, they carry us everywhere. Like how many years now? How many steps? Oh wow. Can't imagine. All right, we're gonna send those legs up. Let's do a little crisscross here. So open wide, a nice long stretch, and then one leg is gonna cross in front of the other, and you're gonna open wide, and then the other leg is gonna cross in front of the other. You gotta take turns. You don't want those body parts feeling left out, you know. There you go. Let's bring the breath on board. All right. Open wide, get a nice long stretch. Breathe. Fill those lungs up. Let's do 2 more. 1 more. All right. Feet together, pointed straight up towards the ceiling. We're going to do those circles down, out to the side, up and around. Tighten those abs. There you go. Check in with both sides of the body once again. Is your dominant side taking over? Even it out. For at this moment, let's focus on our right side. Right foot, right leg, right side of the ribs, right arm, right side of your face, right shoulder. Reverse the direction. Now let's focus on our left side, left foot, left leg, left side of the ribs. How about that left shoulder? Left side of your face. All right, even it out. Both sides of the body. Beautiful. Let's do 1 more. From there, flutter kick it. You can keep it high if your abs have had enough after this week, or lower them down, legs straight. You can also bend the knees. You want to take it lower? Do your abs need more? Bring those arms and those hands on board. Support, balance. All right, bring those knees in, give them a hug. Can you hug them a little bit more? Take a nice breath in. We're gonna come up off that ball, moving on to our sides. Well, here, you can add the plow. So take it up and over if your body is willing. Can you touch those feet overhead onto the floor? Even lower those knees down by your ears. Ah! Okay, and roll out of it.
We'll make that a goal for the future.
Show off.
Goals, future goals.
Yeah.
Go.
Show off.
It's all right. We just want to have a little variety here. Okay, over the ball. This is one of my favorites. Oh my gosh, this side stretch feels so good. Find that perfect spot. You can balance over the ball. Stretch that bottom arm out. It's there for support. Lay over the ball. Let's just relax into it here. No rush. And breathe. Remember, no pain. If it bothers you, come out of the position. This should be pleasant. You should feel like you're working, but if it's unbearable, that's no fun. Stretch out, lay over that ball, and breathe. A couple more breaths. All right, we're gonna do those side crunches over the ball. Bottom arm and hand is supporting, not pushing. Crunch the side. Fully extend, and then crunch. Add the breath. So as you crunch and tighten those abdominals, blow it out. We're at 3. Let's do 7 more. Get a full range of motion, whatever that is for you, so you take advantage of being able to move. Let's do 4 more. And 2. 1 more. Bonus round. So up to 5, get your balance. You're gonna bring both arms and hands off the ground. You're gonna come down fully over the ball and then rise up. 4 more. Breathe it out. This is just an option. And 1 more. Beautiful. All right, while we're there, I'm gonna move that ball down in between the thighs, behind the knees. I'm gonna raise those knees up to the chest and then send them out. You can hold a weight for arm strengthening. You can squeeze the ball as you bring those knees up towards the chest. Got it? Okay, here we go. Blow it out as you crunch. 5 more. If it hurts your hip, get more padding. Double your mat up. Lay on a blanket. Let's do 2 more. And 1. All right. Switching sides. 12-12. We have a visitor at the door, so excuse any interruptions.
Is that the food bank guy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here we go. Other side.
He has a key.
Make both sides even here.
Actually, I think he's the key.
He does have a key.
So we're good. It might be food ministry coming in and out.
Keep moving.
That's
Keep
it. Keep
moving.
moving. Lay over the ball.
Right?
Get a
No
nice
excuse.
Keep
long
moving.
stretch.
No excuses.
Yeah, Gary's
moving.
words. No excuses.
Keep moving.
That's right. Stretch that side. Relax into it. Feels so good. Relax. Couple more breaths here. And 1. All right. right, here we go. Bottom hand and arm is supporting, not pushing. We're gonna go for 10. We're gonna fully open the body and then crunch. Got it? Here we go, 8 more. Blow it out, tighten those abs. Four more. And 2. Last one right here. Bonus round up to 5. You can bring both hands and arms off the ground, lay over the ball, and crunch it up. There you go. Here we go. Add the breath. 3 more. Fully relax over the ball in between. Crunch. 2 more. And 1. All right, get that ball out of there. Gonna bring those knees up towards the chest. Remember, you can hold a weight for arm strengthening. We're gonna raise the knees, squeeze the ball, and then fully extend. Crunch, blow out forcefully. Activate those abs a little bit more intensely when you blow out as you crunch. You got it. But I lost count, dang it. Let's do 4 more. And 2. And 1. Squeeze that ball, crunch, blow out. Beautiful. All right. We're gonna stay in a seated position. That way we don't have to readjust all our devices here. Moving those weights, the ball off to the side. Easy seated pose here. Or some position close to it. Sitting up nice and tall. Okay, interruption is coming. Thanks for hanging in there with us. And breathe. So keep in mind the position that your legs are in, because we're going to switch them out to the awkward side. But we're going to reach up, come over onto your forearm, your elbow, reach over to one side. Kind of relax into it, open that side. Feel the ribs, getting more space in between the ribs. Maybe look up. Can you open up a little bit towards the ceiling? Just look up. Keep your balance. And now change the orientation of your upper body. Bring it forward, down and over. Reach, reach. Open. We're going to do that one more time. So bring it forward and across. Reach those fingertips towards the opposite side of the room. Open. This is one of my favorite stretches across the ribs. And we're going to push ourselves up. All right, same thing, opposite side. You might find one side's a little tighter depending on the position of your legs. So we're going to come over, get on that elbow. See, this side's not quite as willing for me. Reach up and over. Open that side. I'm going to slightly look up towards the ceiling and breathe into it. You don't have to come all the way down onto your forearm. You can just take it to the side, send that arm out. That's okay. And now we're going to change. Here we're going to rotate that upper body forward and then reach across the opposite side of the room. Relax your legs. Open up. Look at that ceiling. One more time. Rotate forward, reach across, opposite side of the room, get a nice long stretch Open up one more time. Push yourself up, back to center. We're gonna, before we switch our legs out, relax your arms, relax your shoulders, bring your chin down towards your chest. Feel the back side of your neck. Feel everything lengthening. Just relax, relax your shoulders. Let's look up. Relax your shoulders. This time, relax your abdominals. Bring your breath to your abdominal area. Let your abs, chin down, let your abs expand as you breathe in. There we go, change the breath. One more time, look up. Relax your arms. Bring it back, center. Let's bring one ear over towards one shoulder. So feel the muscles, feel that side of the neck. Try to stay centered, not leaning. Open that side of the neck. Relax your shoulders. Let that shoulder move down and away from the ear. Back to center. Other side. Open the other side of the neck. Stay centered. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms. Relax into it. And then back to center. All right, so change the position of your legs. My left leg is in front of my right leg. I'm going to switch that out. I'm going to put my right leg in front. That does feel quite awkward. Give your brain a moment. Okay, we're going to reach over, come down on the elbow, open that side. Give it a moment and breathe and open up. Look up towards the ceiling. Now we're going to bring that upper body, roll it forward, reach across, and breathe. Open it up again. Look up to the ceiling. One more time, rotate. Rotate that upper body forward and down. Reach across the room. Nice long stretch. Open up one more time. Push yourselves up, back to center. We're going to do the same thing, opposite side. Here we go. Come down onto that forearm, onto that elbow. Readjust, get balanced. Reach up and over. Relax those legs. My leg wants to pop up. I'm going to look up to the ceiling. Rotate that upper body forward. Reach across. Extend those fingertips. Try to touch the other side of the room. Open up. Look up. Reach. One more time. Rotate that upper body forward and down. Reach those fingertips long. Open up. Here we go. Push yourselves up, back to center. We're going to take one leg, send it out behind. Put one foot behind. Bring one knee forward, one leg forward. Extend that spine. Get it really long. You can pull yourselves, like if you're slouched, you can use your hands on your knees and pull that belly button forward. Lengthen the spine there. Give it a moment. Breathe into it. I'm going to lean over a little bit. This leg over here, I'm going to lift it. Lift it up. Lift it up. Doesn't have to be big. Lift it up. You might need to come forward. Give yourself support with your hand in your arm. There you go. Let's do 3 more. Little movements are okay, just activate those muscles. All right, what if we lift the leg up a little bit, send the leg back. So like your knee is, push that foot straight back, push it, push it. Just clear the floor just enough to where you can push, push. Let's do 2 more. Push, push. All right, set it down, come back up. Get really tall. We're going to bring this leg forward and over. So we just kind of crunched these muscles back here. We're going to stretch them out. Relax into it. Kind of give that knee a little bit of a hug. Relax those legs. Breathe. Relax your abdominals. Breathe into it. Hook your arm, your elbow around the knee. Send this arm back. Do a gentle little spinal twist. Any movement, just stretch the body is okay. And breathe. Now, spinal twist, opposite direction. Hook the other elbow around that knee. Send the other arm back behind and gentle twist. Breathe into it. Let your abdominals expand as you breathe in. Coming back to center and forward. Switch those legs out. So the opposite leg is going to be on the bottom, coming straight forward. This leg, we're going to send it around to the side, and the foot is in the back. So remember, you can grab your knees, pull your belly button forward, lengthen the spine, switch slightly here. Get really tall. And breathe. Okay, so remember we lifted that leg, so we can come over onto our hand, the front, we can reach towards the front. We're going to lift that leg, so we're going to leave it out at our side, and then lift it straight up, lower it down, lift it straight up, and lower it down. Let's do 4 more. Two more. Okay, remember we're going to kick it back behind us. So you lift this knee off the mat just enough to clear and then kick back. Little movements. 2. Kick it, push it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9, 10. Perfect. Come back up. Bring that back leg around the front. Readjust. Get this thigh straight out in front of the hip, and then bring that leg over the top. Give it a gentle little hug. Let those muscles lengthen here. And breathe. Let's take a couple of breaths here. Relax into it. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Let's breathe it in. Relax your abdominals. And breathe. All right, we're going to hook our elbow around the knee. Gentle little spinal twist, sending that other hand and that arm around back, and twist. Be easy. Breathe into it. Relax and breathe. Expand the low abdomen. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Here we go. Opposite. I'm going to bring the other elbow around, spinal twist, and the other arm behind. Nice and easy. There you go. And breathe. Come out of that, come to center. Unfold. We're gonna get up on our hands and our knees here. Do a couple of spinal waves. So get the hands under the shoulders, the knees under the hips. Arch that back up towards the ceiling. Stretch it out, lower that forehead down towards the floor. And then flatten the back. There you go. Get long. And again, arch it up. Really stretch. And lower it down. We're going to push the hips over the heels into child's pose. Relax into it. And breathe. Breathe into it. Relax. This is our ending pose, so allow yourselves to fully relax into this position if it's relaxing to you. If not, change it up. Here we go. Relax a little bit, deeper into the mat. Maybe you want to bring your forehead down a little bit closer to the floor. And breathe. Allow your low abdomen to expand as you breathe in, fully relaxing. Let's take a couple more breaths here. Just imagine that you're just kind of melting down into the mat. Loosen those muscles like melting ice cream. And breathe. Let's take 2 more breaths, really long and slow. Lengthen your breath. One more. Make it long and drawn out. And breathe. All right, gently come up into a seated position. Nice and easy. All right, thank you for joining us. Hopefully you'll join us at 12:45, so in like 14 minutes. Thank you all. Have a great afternoon. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, Cindy.
Thank you. Whew.